Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Chapter 8. Body Movements and Systems. Knowledge Acquisition. Organ is a collection of at least two different types of tissue performing a specialized function. For example, heart, lung, etc. Various organs together form different systems in the human body. Muscular system is one such system. Muscular system along with the skeletal system makes movement of our body possible. Skeletal system gives shape to our body. Discussion. Susie. Jack, you know what? I'm going for swimming. Jack. Wow, even I want to learn that. Susie. Do you know our bones are also stretched by this marvelous activity? Jack. Bones. Susie. The one used for movement. Jack. Movement. Susie. Actually, even I don't know much. Let's read on. Organ system. A group of organs performing a specific function forms the organ system. Different types of organ system is in a human body include 1. Circulatory system. It is the system that consists of heart, blood vessels, organs, and blood tissue. This system passes oxygen, hormones and nutrients to different body parts and collects carbon dioxide and water in turn from there. This system protects us against diseases and also maintains the body temperature and pH. 2. Digestive system. This is the system that consists of organs like mouth, salivary glands, food pipe, stomach, liver, pancreas, small and large intestine. This system is involved in ingestion, digestion, absorption and assimilation of food. 3. Respiratory system. Organs of respiratory system comprise of nose, windpipe and lungs. This system is meant for supplying oxygen to body and expel carbon dioxide out from the body in turn. It is because of this system only that all living things breathe. 4. Excretory system. Organs of excretory system include kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. System is responsible for excretion of waste products from the body. 5. Endocrine system. It is the system of glands. The product of these glands called hormones is secreted directly into the bloodstream. These glands are also called ductless glands. Pancreas is an example of gland of endocrine system. It produces the hormone called insulin. Insulin is responsible for regulation of blood glucose. 6. Reproductive system. This system comprises of male and female reproductive organs. 7. Muscular system. This system is meant for movement of the body. It consists of voluntary and involuntary muscles, also known as skeletal and non-skeletal muscles, respectively. Besides this, muscular system also comprises of muscles in our heart known as cardiac muscles. Voluntary muscles are those whose movement can be controlled by our wish, for example muscles of arms. Involuntary muscles are those whose movement is not under our control, for example muscles of heart. 8. Nervous system. This system includes brain, spinal cord, nerves and the sense organs. It is a system that coordinates the action of humans and animals and transmits signals between different parts of the body. 9. Skeletal system. The bones in our body form a framework to give shape and support to our body. Besides bones, it comprises of tissues like tendon, ligament, and cartilage. Without a skeleton, we are just a heap of flesh and skin. Body protection is a very important job of skeleton. For example, rib cage protects the heart and lungs, vertebrae, backbone, protects spinal cord. Critical thinking. Human body has a total of 206 bones, out of which 27 bones are of human hand and 14 bones are of face. Some important bones of our skeletal system are: 1. Skull. It comprises of cranial, covering of brain, and facial bones. 2. Vertebral column. It is made up of 26 short vertebrae. Its function is to protect spinal cord. 3. Sternum, breastbone. It is flat bone. It is also called as breastbone. Ribs are attached to this bone. 4. Ribs. In human body, 12 pairs of ribs are present. Rib cage is formed by vertebrae, sternum and ribs. Forelimb, bones of hand. There are 30 bones in each hand. 6. Hind limb, bones of leg. There are 30 bones in each leg. Girdles. There are 2 girdles in human body. 1. Pectoral girdle. It connects upper limbs with rest of the skeleton. 2. Pelvic girdle. It connects lower limbs with rest of the skeleton. Movement. Before studying different types of joints responsible for movement, let us know the meaning of 1. Joint. Place of contact between 2 bones is called as joint. 2. Ligament. It is a fibrous tissue that connects one bone to another. 3. Tendon. It is a tough band of fibrous connective tissue, connecting muscle to bone. 4. Cartilage. It is a tough but flexible and fibrous connective tissue which covers the ends of the bones at a joint. Our outer ear also comprises of cartilage. Ligaments and tendons are cartilages. Types of joints. 1. Immovable joints. Also known as fibrous joints, are fixed joints. No movement takes place across these joints. Example: joints of skull. 2. Slightly movable joints. Slight movement is possible across these joints. They are also known as cartilaginous joints. Example: joints of ribs. 3. Freely movable joints. These joints allow the movement in number of directions. These joints are also known as synovial joints as they contain a lubricating liquid known as synovial fluid. Types of these joints include: 1. Pivot joints. These joints allow side-to-side movement. Example: joints of head and neck. 2. Hinge joint. Allows the movement in back and front direction just like a door. Example: elbow joint, joint between upper and lower arm. Knee joint, joint between thigh and lower leg. Finger joints. 3. Ball and socket joint. In this joint, ball-shaped head of one bone fits into socket, cavity, of the other bone. This joint is most flexible, allowing movement in all directions, e.g. hip joint. The movement of bones are brought together by contraction and relaxation of muscles. 3. Ball and socket joint. In this joint, ball-shaped head of one bone fits into socket, cavity, of the other bone. This joint is most flexible, allowing movement in all directions. Example: hip joint. The movement of bones are brought together by contraction and relaxation of muscles. Movement in earthworm. Earthworm moves with the help of muscular movement. It does not possess bones. During movement, earthworm first extends the front part of the body, keeping the rear end fixed, and then it fixes the front end and moves the rear end forward. Its muscles undergo alternate contraction and relaxation. Contracted or shortened portion is anchored to the surface with the help of setae. Setae is a slimy substance which assists earthworm in its movement. Movement in snail. Snail moves with the help of feet. Its feet release mucus which helps the snail to move. Foot muscles expand and contract in turn for the movement to occur. Snails have a shell which can be called outer skeleton of snail. This shell is not made up of bones, and the feet come out of an opening in the shell. Critical thinking. The movement of bones is caused by alternate contraction and relaxation of two sets of muscles. Movement in cockroach. Cockroach possesses legs and wings. It has 3 pairs of legs. The body and legs of cockroaches have hard covering forming an outer skeleton. Muscular movement allows the movement of legs and wings. Continuous review. Human body comprises of tissues that make up organs. Organs together forms organ system. Several different types of joints include slightly movable joints, immovable joints, and freely movable joints. Skeleton system of human beings comprises of 206 bones. These joints are also known as synovial joints as they contain a lubricating liquid known as synovial liquid. The movement of bones is caused by alternate contraction and relaxation of two sets of muscles. Muscular system is meant for the movement of the body. Skeletal system gives shape to the body. Excretory system is responsible for getting rid of the waste products from the body.
Like, share and subscribe.